Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whichever time you find yourself watching this video. Welcome back to the channel. If you've seen me before, this channel is Life is Hard, Don't Complain. And today we have an unboxing of my first honey badger knife. This is the Honey Badger HB 1017 medium blue flipper. Okay, you see there, Honey Badger. Made in China knife. Oh, how do we get into? Oh, okay. This came from EDC Gripper. A whatnot seller. Like I said earlier, I went on kind of a whatnot tear, and you know, you get what you pay for. But no, this was actually, I've been interested in honey badgers, this particular knife brand, for a little while now, as a budget knife, and they had it, and I kind of got into the mood of the auction and jumped on it. So here we go. Let's look. Honey Badger don't care. Ain't that the truth? You know, my favorite college sports team was the LSU Tigers, and there was a man by the name of Tyrann Mathieu. Oh wait, so okay, this knife was designed in South Africa, but made in China. Here's the little pamphlet that comes with it. Product information and warranty guide. It has the knife and its own little Torx tool. 8CR13 MOV. Okay. Honey Badger, they're probably talking a little bit about the character of the Honey Badger and the texturing on, we'll put this over there, the texturing on the grips here. It's honeycombs with the little honey badger character. Reversible pocket clip. It looks to be a liner lock. This is a the blade is 3.2 inches long, according to the information. It's well centered. It's got a nice little feel to it. It's a smaller, you know, it's a, well, they call this a medium size, but it's definitely, it doesn't feel cheap. Let's see how the action is. Comes out very nice. Sharp jimping, like this jimping is grippy. There's some jimping in the backspacer and stuff, but that's more, it's textured, but is not grippy. This has this same sharp jimping on the finger choil. Closing action, I'm not crazy about liner locks, but again, this is a budget knife, so I don't necessarily discriminate when it comes to you know, liner locks. These are not knives I'm going to put my safety or my family's safety in. It's funny, the liner lock itself has jimping. Can we see that? Let's try to get that closer. Yeah, you can sort of see that. This is a better look at the knife itself. Nice drop point blade. The the finish is nice, you know, it's well done. You know, 8CR 13 MOV is a stainless, and it's what makes it a budget knife. You know, this knife with better steel. I think they actually have the same knife with like a D2 steel, and on their, and I'll provide a link on their website. It's I don't know, 15 or 20 bucks more for D2 steel versus the cheaper Chinese steel. You know, this is on ball bearings. You know, any ball bearing knife for me, you gotta work it. You know, it's got you could try to flip it. It's got that top flipper, well, you know, flipper tab, but yeah, thumb action because of this area. Oh, one other thing, you know, about the handle here. This is I didn't think it was plastic. It's actually the FRN, you know, fiberglass reinforced nylon. So it's not. It's a durable material, and ergonomics. It's for nice. They call it medium, but I would consider this a small pocket knife. But this is, the ergos aren't bad. Lately, it seems like the pocket clips have been giving me hell as far as hot spots. This one, you know, I'm gripping it pretty darn hard, and the pocket clip isn't giving me any trouble. So, no complaints here with the pocket clip. Impressions about, I like, people would call this aggressive jimping, and I will call it that as well. Do I like it though? Do I like the jimping? I'm not too sure about the jimping here in the finger choil, to be honest. I don't know that I have any blades that have the jimping there. It's the finger choil itself. If you can look here, it, you know, it's wide, but not necessarily very deep. I got some mixed feelings about that. You know, right here. Let me get closer. That little edge right there. See, for me, I need to round that point off right there, because my finger is getting sliced. It's gonna cut me right there. So either this finger choil should have been deeper, or they just should have rounded that off a little bit more. That's my mild, not necessarily criticism, but observation. It is a the finger choil is over 3 1/4 inches, almost an inch wide, but the depth of it, and I'm not talking about right there, but the depth of it is less than 1/4 of an inch. So I think it's a little it's a little shallow for my taste. It is very sharp. I'll give them that. I mean, very sharp. And the finish of this knife is nice. You know, I am not going to beat them up about that. The action, smooth. You know, easily one hand the whole thing, the whole process. You can thumb flick it. I'm not Mr. Spidey Flicks or anything like that. I use my thumb or that. So not bad. Honey Badger is, I would not consider this a disappointing acquisition. So, you know, this may propel me to get one of their larger ones. And only other thing I'll say now, this is a budget knife, a budget grab for me to get. Little whale sticker. So, and I knew what I was buying, but what I would say is, if I buy another Honey Badger knife, I will look into their offerings with either D2 or if they have any other little more hard use steels. This Chinese steel's okay. It's usually hardened to 57 to 59 Rockwell, which is fine. It'll be easy to sharpen, you know, if I get it dull. But on the flip side, it'll get dull pretty darn quick. So, but that is okay. I mean, we can't. What are we gonna do? Complain? Life's hard. We can't complain. So. Anyway, if you're looking for a low budget knife, I can't say that this is a bad decision. You know, if you like blue handled knives, that's fine. I am agnostic when it comes to handles, except I don't like, you know, I'm not a sea fisherman carrying knives for work that way. Those bright handles and stuff like that just doesn't do it for me. I mean, typically most of my knives have bone or black or some other sort of neutral color. So anyway, well, with that being said, we'll revisit. You know, if I find anything functionally problematic with this knife, I'll come back. I'll link Honey Badger knives in the description below. You know, not a waste of your time to check them out. So, with that being said, remember, life's hard. Don't complain. Until next time, take care.